Alright, so here we go again. Now, if I remember correctly, we're gonna start, and so everyone gets in, but since I hate Mineta and he's one of the perviest dudes ever, we're gonna say he gets expelled, and he does what he says he's gonna do. Actually, let's say now let's go to the robot thing. So let's say the thing begins, everything goes as canon, except most get destroyed because I jumped and punched him super hard. So let's say I kill or destroy, I destroy, let's say 63 pointers. So 800 points. And so let's go ahead and say I destroy 25 2-pointers. So 50 points. So yeah, 230 points. So they're real impressed. I was doing all this until I heard a voice, and it was a Rocko's voice. So what do? I jump over there, and so y'all know, if any of y'all know Injustice, the game has this thing where where Doomsday's thing can like put like kind of armor on in Injustice, and like so he doesn't like get knocked back. It's kind of like hyper armor from For Honor, but that. So I'm gonna give myself that. So I do that. The robot steps on me, but I instantly throw it back up because of the hyper armor. I didn't really take no damage. And so I gave it one giant punch and destroyed the Fire. Help the rock get out of there. And then boom, yeah. So yeah. And let's say after that, I get in and I walk in class. So while we're in class, everyone is required to speak out the quirks and everything. And so everyone does the quirks until I get to my quirk. I've been thinking on this for a while now. And I found my quirk is, they call it Doomsday. Obvious reference to obvious. But we call it Doomsday. And so I couldn't really tell them about it, so I just kind of showed you. So let's say I pull out a knife and I stab it into my neck. So I started choking, and once I died, everyone started freaking out. And Mina was kind of sad since she's freaking out since I was kind of the only one who was like her. Until 30 seconds pass and they see the knife starts coming out, and it just gets thrown out my throat. Then my throat heals. Then I get back up, and I'm like, oh, that hurt. And everyone is baffled of what happened. So hold on for a second. Oh. So recording, so yeah, so everyone is like, what? And everyone's like, what's your quirk? And so I'm like, oh yeah, that's my quirk. It's like, so that's your quirk. And so I no, that's not just my quirk. So I showed them by asking Bakugo to punch me. So he punched me real hard. So I felt the pain. But then I'm like, okay, punch me again. And once he punches me again, his hand hurt. He's like, ow, ow. And I tell him my quirk is another part of my quirk is called survival adaptation. Basically, if I get hurt by one pain, that would never hurt me again. I can never be hurt by that pain. So I try to put the knife into my throat again, and the knife just breaks on impact, it cracks. And I also tell them my deathly adaptation basically makes me immortal. So, and the girls are very, very attracted to me because, well, I'm just gonna say I'm buff. Think Hulk. I'm basically that buff. So every girl's oogle at me, oogle at me, and so girls, and all the girls are trying to help me except for Mina. Mina's just sitting there looking at me, thinking about how good we would look together. So I go in to talk to her, and she's flustered. She's like, and I go like, hey, man. She's like, She's stuttering on her words. And so we can all tell she has a crush on me. That time I feel connected to her because of the skin thing. So it happened. So I'm just gonna. So we're gonna go to the hero versus villain. So I get chosen on heroes, and I get paired up with Mina instead of who she was in canon. Let's just say Araka goes whoever he was in canon, and Deku, well, that got to be part of another group. So a 3-man group. Let me think the release down now. But yeah, so I know what Bakugo we need to. So jump in, and when Bakugo tries to rush me, I punch him. I take the blows and I punch him super hard so I knock him out. When Anita tries to come at me, I take one of the spikes. I make spikes come out of my hand and shove it both of his calves. Basically, he's stopping the engine. So I go and touch the bomb, and boom, we're done. Everything else goes like in this canon. Now on with everyone. Some came before. Oh no, it's oh yeah, so after all that, let's fast forward to the USJ. USJ happens. Now the villains happen. Everything goes right, except for when we get to the Nomu part. So I'm finding so instead of Deku finding Nomu or All Might, I'm finding the Nomu, and I'm doing big damage too. I'm doing big boy damage, as Annie would say. I do big boy strikes, and let's just say they got Mr. Compress here. Mr. Compress is impressed by this, so he compresses me to the marble, or no, let's say Kirigiri is there, and Kagiri, they kidnapped me basically. And this is very sad for Mina, because I was kind of like, so then I'm like put in as I was one of Mina's closest friends, and I just got taken away. So she's very sad about this. They steal me at the USDA, and everything else goes like in canon until so they convinced me to be, so they want me to be a villain, and I say no at first, but then they threaten to hurt Mina. Now I'm just gonna say my character, I'm gonna have a crush on Mina. I don't have her in real life, it's just in it. So I say alright, and then I go on to do a bunch of things. Killing people, hurting people, protecting the league, and everything else goes like in canon. Sports festival goes like in canon, except everyone's deeply saddened by me. So they have a day honoring me by wearing all gray and red, since Doomsday's eyes are red. So pros are still looking for me. And then we go to summer camp. Everything happens like normal. And then everything happens as normal until Bakugo gets stolen. Once he gets kidnapped, he finds me there. So I basically sabotage myself by telling him to get out and helping him escape. And then I gave him a note and said give that to Hashiro. So I give it to him, and he gives that and he escapes. He gives that to Mina, and it's a love letter basically saying, "I'm sorry for what I've done. So many bad things, some good, some bad. Right? I feel deep repent for all this. It's all for you. Meet me at the park. Meet me at the park near the beach." Or wherever the beach is named in anime. The beach that they cleaned up. And I'm also going to do something right now. I'm going to go back to the 10 weeks training. 10 months of training. I'm just going to say here that I was training all those 10 months to get that buff. And I also unlocked a new power. I also mastered swordsmanship and mastered axemanship. So yeah. And also I don't go spikes for a beard. I played Injustice 1 and he got spikes for a beard. No, I learned not to have spikes for a beard. So she meets me at the park, and on my note I said, "Bring cops if you want, I don't care." So I tell her that I missed you so much, and the reason why I became a villain was because they were going to hurt you. Now, we're going to say in this, the summer camp was before intercepts. So, yeah. So, she's very saddened by this. And then someone hears this and calls over the pro heroes. So the pro heroes come and arrest me. I'm detained for questioning. I tell them things. I tell like where the hideout is and everything. Yeah, so that goes smoothly. And that's where I'm going to end this. Have a good day. I'll see y'all in the next one.